Hello everybody, welcome to Friday, January 9th. This feels like the first real Friday of the year because last Friday kind of felt like woozy doozy. A lot of people were off work. For me, there was very few people in, there was very few incoming or outgoing messages, so this feels like the real Friday setting up for the weekend. Okay, and what guide has a message for us this fabulous Friday? Alright, we're taking this guy. The Fox Spirit. That was giving me a tingle in my finger. And the Electric Eel Spirit. Bring your ideas to life and think on your feet. Bring your ideas to life. I think, the 9 of Cups reversed. I was going to flip it around, but something to me. This one was like tingly in my hand. Alright, we have the Page of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, the Chariot, 7 of Wands, I forget what this is in this deck, but it's Temptation, so we're going to leave it as Temptation. 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups reversed, 7 of Swords, Patience, okay. Underneath we have the Moon. So this is almost like reading to me like a story. Like we have no things, we have no like material, like our 3D life sucks, we're very sad, we don't have a lot of love, or love always hurts us, and we just don't have a lot of energy, and we're just really drained, and we're really down, and we're really low here. And then we start moving forward. Then something triggers like a new standard, a new life that you see someone else and like you get jealous. And to me, jealousy has never really been a bad thing unless you're malicious behind it. But jealousy does show me what I want. Jealousy does show me that that is something that I aspire to, that is something that I want, that should be. And I look at sometimes like when I'm jealous of somebody, like, is this a standard that I would like to have for my life? If I'm jealous that a mom is able to wake up at 5:30 every morning to get ready before her kids, am I jealous because she's different than me, or am I jealous because I would like to wake up and take time for myself before my kids? Usually it's the latter. But there's something about like a temptation, like you can't do something because of where you're at, you can't have something, an opportunity comes through you and it slips through your fingers because of where you're at emotionally, mentally, and just like energetically, because you're just down low and just feel like nothing, and you say enough is a freaking enough. Enough is a freaking enough. I am taking all of my stuff. I am taking everything that I want, and everything that I don't want is gone. And it's like this whole new, I'm seeing like people move. I'm seeing like people decide to completely change careers into like community work. I'm seeing like people get into a spiritual practice or a religion or a community of some sort. I'm hearing like Girl Scouts, like, you know how in Girl Scouts this fell on the floor, I just haven't looked at it yet. You know how in Girl Scouts you get like badges for everything you do, and the reason that people wanted their kids, at least from what I understood when I was a kid, wanted people to go into Girl Scouts or why it was seen a certain way, or like people would be like, I was in Boy Scouts, because it exposes you to a lot of little lessons that add up to real life comprehension and real life problems. You learn how to tie a knot, you learn how to light a fire, and you learn how to sew a dress. I learned how to make a shoe and to make butter and ice cream and how to cook and like things like that had a half a recipe, double a recipe. That was math, but it was something that could be tangible that I could take with me regardless of where I went. I could never cook another day in my life, but to half a fraction, or to half to do like I know what I'm trying to say, it's just not coming out, I'm sorry. To do like spreadsheets with formulas and like to automatically know like, okay, 25% of 250,000 is this much, and so if we receive 25% off of this much outcome and this is how much comes in, I know that I need to, like, doing that kind of math can come from recipes and cooking stuff. This is moving fast. Whatever you decide, whatever you're like, I'm taking everything that will help me accomplish. If you could wave a magic wand and spirit or God or whatever higher power you believe in said, tell me what you want, and if you walk down this path, you will get it. What would you get? What would you want to come fast? What would you want to come hot? What would you want to come? Is it love? Is it career? Yeah. What is that spark in your mind that makes you go, ooh, I can work for that? If you want love, do you walk down the path of loving yourself? Alright, let's see here. For those who are making the choice of ideas to bring to life is love. Gaining love, finding a love partner. Give some advice from them. Oops. If you have decided that you would like love this year, or you want a partner, or you want to increase it, it feels like the past has been really, really hard on you. Really, like you've not had good experiences with love, either familiar or romantic or platonic, and it always feels like you're just tumbling in with the greatest spirits, but it leaves you there. But there's so many lessons, just like I was talking about the jealousy earlier. There's so many things that, like, quote unquote bad things can teach us. So if you have gone through crap, you know exactly what it feels like when you feel those same butterflies that you thought were good in the beginning that you realized were bad at the end, when you feel that same confusion in the relationship, when you feel that same need to dim your light or to shine a different way, or to not have yourself presented in a certain way and it feels inauthentic, but you're okay because you're getting love. You know what that feels like now. You know what it feels like in your body. You know what it feels like in your mind. You know what that confusion feels like, and you're not willing to have it anymore, so you know you're going to go the right way. So your past being crap, being treated like crap, having just bad stuff in the past doesn't matter, because now you know how to not get that, and that's the only way you're moving forward. You have decided enough is enough, and I will have love, and I will walk down this path until love comes to me, and I will not take the exits that are promising me love, because I was told to continue walking down this path until I am met with my partner, until my partner pops up. They're not going to drag you to the side. They're going to join the road with you. They're going to be going the same way as you. It's not going to feel like anything in the past, the good or the bad. The beginning where it's butterflies and it's so much fun and all that stuff, and then you realize what that actually is 5 years down the line, it's not going to be that. You have too much, you have too much decision and like, what's the word? You know exactly what you want, you won't accept less, and you're okay with waiting for it. I think you even got patience here, yeah. You're okay with waiting for it. You're not going to fall to temptation. You have decided enough is enough, and I want this kind of love, and I will only accept this kind of love, and I will continue walking until this kind of love comes to find me and joins my journey. I will not detour for what I have in the past, because that is in the past, and I've learned everything I need to it, and it has brought me to a very low place, and I will not go here again. For those that are doing career stuff, with Queen of Pentacles, Alright, Queen of Pentacles, your decision to go full forth into what will make you, what will bring you happiness in your career. If you're deciding to change your career, if you're deciding I want to leave a job, I'm seeing a lot of like leaving a job to go be a community worker and organize events for the local community so that people can get resources that they need, or leaving a job to become a writer and really pour into the art of writing or the art of painting, or making a YouTuber, a TikToker, a Twitch channel, and doing your crafts and whatever. It's very like authentic. It's very how you shine. It's not about like what other people are grooving over. So like, let's say you want to be whatever it is, it feels like you're pouring your heart out. You know, it's not about following the trend. You've made a decision that you want to express yourself. Whatever you're leaving for to make money, and you're like, I want to make money expressing myself, doing what I love, which is, and this is the decision I'm making. I'm going to figure out how to make my career and make my life have income and reciprocity from what brings me happiness, what lets me overflow my cup, what lets me shine the most. It's going to be like a slow, yours feels very slow. Like it's going to be like a slow process, and it's going to be about making little decisions every day to look towards the horizon of this is what I want to do, because I will be authentic in myself, and I will express something about expressing the art that's within you to the world will bring you what you're looking for, career-wise, money-wise, whatever. But it is a journey. People aren't coming along with you. It's not going to feel heavy, but it's going to feel long. It's not going to feel chaotic, but it's going to feel very like unbalanced in the beginning. It's going to feel very slow. It's going to feel very much like you're waiting on the food, the DoorDash order that you've been waiting for 3 hours, right? Like it's very like waiting, but making the small decisions to express that art and put it out there through a strategy of, this is what I want to do with my life. I want to be a painter, so how can I make my career painting? I want to be a writer, so how do I write? And let's say if you want to be a writer, it takes time to write a book. Especially if you're still living your 3D life, you're not quitting your job to write a book that's not paying you, you know? So it's like, it's about planting the seeds and really working the seeds and expecting that there is the time of fruitation. There's also the time of vegetation. There's the time of waste, the time of recycle. Like if you're growing a plant, it takes forever for a full grown plant to grow. And expect that. Don't think it's going to be, like, it's not going to be this heavy, tumultuous, like losing weight or something like that. It's going to feel good, but it's going to be small steps and it's going to feel long. Like the results that you're looking for do take a long time, but expressing yourself through the art will improve and like capitalize, what's the word, compound on itself. Let's just get one card for you when it comes to making this career change. I'm really curious what art people are expressing for this. What are you guys trying to bring it to life? Back to the, what the electric eel. What are we trying to bring to life? What art are you trying to bring to the world? I want to know. Go within. Okay. Go outside. Go within. Whatever makes you feel most connected to your highest power, to your deity, to your God, to nature, to the world, to the natural beauty that is like within everything. Whatever connects you with that, do that. That will help. That will bring you closer. That will give you life enough to wait out the process of building something like this. Because it will be slow. It will be worth it. It should not feel chaotic. It should not feel like you are carrying 1,000,000 pounds across the finish line. But it will be walking 20 miles and not being able to run, right? I love that for you guys. Let me know down in the comments if you resonated more with the love or the career portion of this. And if you are one of these people expressing art, let me know what kind of art you're putting out there. Are we painting? Are we coloring? I'm not an artsy person, so I don't know, but let me know down in the comments.